Hello and welcome to the Kenneth Verkaman Law Office Legal Podcast, the NG Laws Tube, looking at recent cases decided by courts which affect criminal and immigration matters. In this case, we look at the case of State versus Gaitan, Gaitlan. There, the appellate court found the defendant was entitled to a PCR, post-conviction relief hearing, on whether the court advised the defendant of deportation consequences. Let's say here the defendant filed a petition for post-conviction relief, arguing his attorney failed to discuss with him the deportation consequences of his guilty plea. The trial judge denied the petition, concluding that without the benefit of an evidentiary hearing, the defendant's responses to the plea form, as well as his testimony at the plea hearing, demonstrated he understood the deportation consequences. In reversing that determination, the appellate court also considered the impact of Padilla versus Kentucky, cited at 130 Supreme Court 1473, and State versus Nunez-Valdez 200 NJ 129 2009, both of which were decided after the defendant pled guilty and after his PCI petition was denied. Here the court recognized certain aspects of Padilla, namely holding that the court's failure to give any deportation advice, or counsel's failure to deportation advice, is no different than rendering of bad deportation advice. And its holding was the direct and collateral methodology regarding deportation advice and never applied previously to Sixth Amendment claims of ineffective. And this did not create new rules as far as the Sixth Amendment was concerned. Because the defendant is entitled to the benefit of that federal rule, let's say the defendant therefore is entitled to a PCR hearing. The question is whether he received effective assistance of counsel when he pled guilty. The court in this Gaitan case also concluded that the Nunez-Valdez case should at least be giving pipeline retroactivity, and that defendants who appeal are pending from post-conviction relief at the time Nunez-Valdez was decided are entitled to the benefit of its holding. And that's State versus Gaitan, Appellate Division, docket A-0197-09T4. For other information on criminal cases, visit website njlaws.com or website benotguilty.com. That's benotguilty.com. For other information, contact the Law Office of Kenneth Verkaman, 732-572-0500 in Edison, New Jersey. Thank you and good luck.